Hello, and welcome to the adventures of Siberia. We are playing Space Engineers.
Fuel critical.
My fuel is critical, and this is Agaris at war, baby. Let's get started. Hello, welcome back, guys. Super happy to have you guys here again. So, let's start off with this lovely floating dock of mine here. You guys left a bunch of comments and suggestions on how to slow this thing down so that we don't bounce anymore. And as you can see here, I think I've become pretty successful with it. And what I've done is on these hinges here, I turned them off, and then I put 504 kilonewtons of braking torque. It seems I played around with the numbers, and they both have the same, these here. Now, the other thing that I did is I put two gyros, one on each arm here, on override, and that's pretty much what did the trick. Also, on these hinges here, I switched the braking torque to also 504 kilonewtons. Now, if you remember, I had some gyros on top of the platform here. They used to be here. They are directly underneath this block right here. There's one here, basically one underneath each connector on the lower end. So right there is what I'm talking about. So that's what I did, and that seems to have stabilized it and kept it pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of twitch here and there every now and then, and it'll, I'll catch it bouncing a little bit. But usually at high tide it'll happen. But with that being said, I mean, overall, I can totally land the helicopter. You can see it's got motion now. It's doing its thing. It's doing what it's supposed to. Very, very awesome. So, without any further ado, today I have a really awesome project that I'm ready to work on. And the idea is this. We've been stuck in this island for quite some time. Now, this island does provide us with a lot of stuff. We got iron, nickel, silicon, cobalt, and magnesium out here. So a lot of the materials that we use can be found here. See, there you go. It's bouncing a little tiny bit, but it's understandable since the tide is going up and down. Anyways, back to my plan here. What I've done today, and mind you, this is Editor Siberia coming back to tell you what I did, because when I started building earlier today, I had no idea what I wanted to build. So my explanations on everything, you'll see, was not very clear. But the idea is this. Straight ahead of me, between those two mountains, there is a river. That river leads to an ocean, and there are other islands to be explored out there. Other minerals. I would love to find anything else, really. Gold, silver, platinum, uranium would be amazing. So what I did in order to go there and find some minerals is I have built an all-purpose vehicle. Now, this vehicle is able of being a boat. It is capable of being a submarine, and it's also able of being a rover. So, hit the tape. Let's get this going. Hello, and welcome back, guys. Super excited to get this going. I am ready to hit the water, and I think first thing I need to do here is to come up with a scout vehicle is really kind of the idea here. And I would like to have a small little boat that I can drive around, go explore what's out there in this big old ocean. At least we'll find out what's around us in the sense of us being ready to do that. So I want to get started here with a rotor that I am in fact going to remove the head, and then I am going to go small grid with this. So let's add a small head.
And then we're going to go ahead and lock this. Rotor lock on. Perfect. So we're going to leave that at that. I want to start building the section here where I'm going to place my connector. So I want a connector on the rear of this boat that's going to connect to this here. And I need to go small grade with this. Can we just a little block? There, come on. Why is it so hard to aim this thing? There we go. So I'm thinking something like this, just so I can place the connector here. Once we get into the water, I'll be able to line it up. But the connector would be, actually, yeah, right here. I'm going to give myself a little bit of space so that I can make this work a little better. So I'm going to go one block below the connector as far as me being able to have some clearance here. Okay, so we're gonna go with something like this, and I can expand the boat out this way. 1, 2, 3. I think that's good. Yeah, I don't want it to hit the sides there, but it's got to be wide enough. 1, 2, and 3. Then I think what I would do here is to just keep it going with these blocks. Yeah, let's go ahead and create the hull of the boat here. I don't want this boat to be anything too fancy. Honestly, I want an ore detector on it, an antenna. I want the capability of it going to scout the area, really. It's kind of what I would love for this to be able to do. I just want to see where we can go out there and you know, maybe find out what the deal would be as far as finding different minerals. I would love to find some uranium, even some gold, actually silver, so that I can add a different suit for me to wear. Have not found silver as of yet, and we're still running on our no suit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start playing around with this hull shape here. So enjoy the little time lapse on it. All right. So we are in this thing, huh? I'm gonna just go crazy and detach that rotor and see what happens. Yeah, let's go with detach. Oh, I think that if I'm going to do this, I should detach it like above water though. Let's do it right here and then do it. Okay, batteries. I got to put these on auto. And then I have to go back here and get these guys to drop again because I came up accidentally. So let's go ahead and drop that and get in the cockpit before we do anything silly. So this is the test here that's going to tell me if this thing floats. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Oh boy. It floats, it floats, it floats. Okay, so I got a thing I gotta do in order to make this a little better, and I don't think that, can I get out through here without crashing things and destroying this? I think so. Let's see here. Go ahead and bring that guy up this way. Okay, so my water level here didn't quite do the thing, but let me play around with this thing. I think I can do what it takes here in order to get it going. Okay, so first things first, right? It seems like we got a nose up situation here. So let's get one of the gyros and let's set that guy to override, and then we can just straighten the level out in theory, right? I need more gyros if I'm gonna do this. Okay, no worries. But looks like we're above the level of the water now, and it seems like it's a little bit more, you know, of kind of what we wanted here. I want to go ahead and grind off without falling, without doing a repeat of the Wilson here. I'm just gonna grind this thing and let it drop. I don't really care for it. It's not that important that I need to risk all of this and then lose the vehicle because I fell in the water again. Just let it drop. Let the cleanup tool take care of that one. All right, so, I mean, so far so good. So let's do a quick test. I definitely need more gyros on this. It's gonna be a thing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pop a gyro right here, and one on the opposite side there, right there. And if I'm close enough here, I'm hoping that it'll weld it up for me. Yes, that's one. Give me the other one. Nice. Oh yeah, much better. Let's go. Okay, so thrusters. I want to get the back ones and use these as a group. I need a name for this thing. I don't even know what to call it. Let's see. Braking thrust. That's what I'm going to call this, just for the sake of it. Let me get my groups. You go on my number 2 as an on and off. All right. Look at this. Look at this. We have a boat. We have a boat. This is awesome. This is awesome. Oh man, this is so cool. So I was wondering if I put downward thrust on this and I empty out the air in it, would it give me, what's it called? Would I be able to sink down and use it as a submarine?
Alright, alright. Let me get you guys caught up with what I've done so far. So, up to this point, we have the boat, right? I went ahead and I did some greebling on it and all that good stuff. I lowered the middle section here. So I got myself another block worth of space just for a little bit more buoyancy. Also, what I've done is I've put a door here so that we can open and close this in order to sink down into the ocean. These little propellers, they're kind of like thrusters to help us come back up again. And I put downward thrusters right here. So you have the forwards here. On the inside, you'll find the other thrusters, the reverse and left and right as well. So what I want to do next, and it should be an easy fix here for the rover section of this, and I just kind of want to put some wheels on this, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I think that the best way to go about it, let's see, let's grab some wheels. Gonna need some wheels. Okay, so give me a left side. And I think on the second block here is kind of where I want to go with it. Right? 1 and 2. Can I put you there? No, steel plate. We need some steel plate. There we go. Did I not get steel plate again? I didn't. Give me more steel plate. There we go. Now I got enough stuff. So I'm thinking... I'm already knelt down here. I'm thinking this is where it'll fit, right? Right there. Yeah, there you go. So we'll have a wheel there. And then... since the magnetic pad... I mean, we won't really need this magnetic pad after this, will we? I might take that off. And then we can put one here. Let's go with the right side 3x3s. On this end here. That's one. And here's the last one. And I'm ready to take this on a trip. I want to go down that river on the left side of the front of the base there. And go see exactly what we can find out there. And now that we got wheels, I can just get myself out there and explore whatever it is that we have. I do want to greeble this a little bit, just a little bit, so it doesn't look too bad. But my idea here would be to, let's see, I think I'm gonna go with one of these slopies, like so. And I'll do this all the way around. I won't bore you guys with it, but I'll do it all the way around. And then I can actually set up a few of these here. Yeah, let's do that. Come on. A good block and place yourself. One there, and one there, and one there. Alright, you guys get the drift. I'm gonna do this all the way around, and then I'm gonna throw this puppy in the water. I will see you outside. Alright, here it is. Everything's all set. So, it's time to drop this down into the water. So, let's go ahead and open the gate. The lower, oh, it was open already, so let's just drop this section as well. And I'm just gonna make a jump for it right here. Get in. Let's go. Number 5. Oh, forgot to put my batteries on. Auto. Yeah, let's not do that. So yeah, this vehicle works pretty well. It works underwater, so I've opened the doors there to drop from underneath there. Let's go ahead and turn on some lights and we can see what is actually happening here. There you go. We land on the ground, and then we can actually drive this on the ocean floor. which would be awesome if there's anything to be scouted out here. And then if we want to rise again, then we just close the doors and we have, you know, we start rising. We also have a few of those little propellers down there that are assisting with that, but it works awesome. I'm very happy with it. As a boat, working great, no complaints at all. It just does what it's supposed to, and I have no doubt that as a rover, this thing will do just fine as well. So let's go give that a test. And man, this takes care of everything. You know, we can dive, we can swim, and we can ride. So let's go for a little ride here just to test this out really quickly. I did set my my wheels already. So at this point I would turn the gyro override off in order to not have any issues with it. But yeah, look at this. This thing runs awesome. You know, I can always turn off the thrusters at this point in order to save some power. But let's go ahead and take a test ride in the water right here. And look at that. We're doing just great. And then you want to sink, open the door, down you go. Very, very awesome. I'm very happy with how this worked out. So enjoy the time lapse. I am going to make my way out into the ocean. We'll see you there. Alright, now that I'm approaching land here, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my thrusters so that I'm not wasting as much power. And as you can see, our power consumption goes up to 1 hour again. So all the thrusters are off. I don't need all these lights on. It's daytime now. I think we're going to do just fine. My ore detector's on. I got to make sure that okay, we could have put a little bit more power on these wheels, I guess. Alright, let me put a little bit more power on these wheels. They are kind of weak right now, so let's max out the power. And let's go. There we go. A little bit more responsive. So I got my ore detector on. Let's get the antenna. Turn that on as well. On. Alright, so now we can broadcast. Everything is fully visible. I think I kind of saw something towards this way over here as far as a potential ore. Let's go take a look. Man, this vehicle, it's working great. It's doing what it's supposed to. It's getting me to places. Really cool. I think those are ore patches over there. I think that's what it is. Let's go ahead this way. I think I found something. If I'm not mistaken. What? Oh yeah. We have found silver, baby. We are on the age of silver. That means new suits for everybody. New suits for everybody. Woohoo! Alright. I'm not even going to talk about this. I'm just going to start drilling. I'm going to fill this thing up. See you guys in a bit. Alright. I managed to fill this up and my bags, and now we're gonna head back to the base if I can climb up on this thing. I did not think about this, but we need like a ladder on the side of this thing here. You know? I mean, I can climb up from over here. But in case I get out, like while I'm in the water, I don't want any issues. Alright, so let me get the GPS, and let's get that GPS. I don't think I ever set up. I did drop a GPS for the silver here already. I never set up a GPS for our base, but I have one for the magnesium right next to it. So, let's go. Back on the road. Okay, now we're a little heavy. This is where it's really going to count. I don't know how this vehicle is going to behave in the water with this much weight, because we do have pretty much everything loaded with we don't need the stone, just don't need it. Get out. Too much extra weight that we don't need. All right, let's roll. Let's get back to the base, and hopefully I don't have any issues in the water with this now that we are so heavy. But I think we'll be okay. Alright, so here's the big moment of truth, right? Does it float in the water when it's full? So let's level it out. And gyro, because I know the back is pretty full right now, and there's nothing you could do. So this thing is just gonna ride a little bit below water at this point when it's this full. That is no bueno. Oh, the other thing that I should do is maybe turn on my thrusters and go ahead and set that to override. Let's go to 50. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, you know, for the amount of weight that it's got on it, it's not insanely bad. You know, the cab's still above the water. I mean, I have a lot of stuff on me here for a tiny vessel like this. So the only thing that I can think of is maybe if I increase the size of the floating area there by bringing the door down another block and so on and so forth. I don't know exactly how that would go, but that's something that I would most likely try to play around with in creative at this point, just to fine-tune it very, very well like that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my ore detector since we don't need to burn the energy anymore. But yeah, I mean, we level it out and it's okay. Cab's above water. I can live with that. It's getting the materials back. It's doing what it's supposed to. So, not bad. And I found one weird block right there that's going to drive me insane. I did. I found one. I found this guy right there. You need to be a corner one. One of these. Like that. There we go. It'll weld itself, won't it? Yeah, there we go. Get back in the cockpit before I do something silly. And I will see you guys back at the base. It's not bad. It rides pretty decent on land as well, and if I turn my thrusters off, I can save a decent amount of power if I choose to go by land, and it's also a little bit faster because right now my speed is only limited by my speed limit that I don't want to go too fast because I'm so full. I don't want to flat them out or anything, but I could be going a little faster if I wanted to. If it was, I don't know. I don't think there's a road out on this side. But look at this. We can just follow the river pretty much all the way on this side here, and it's pretty decently flat ground here.
Critical.
All right. Man, what a trip that was. This thing is running amazing. I have absolutely no complaint about it. Everything is working just fine. There's everything's great. Everything's great. It rides really good on land, rides really well on the water, and it takes care of everything that we need it to take care of. So, there you have it. Guys, I desperately need a name for this. Desperately need a name for it. I called it the banana. Don't let me do that. Please don't let me call it the banana. Alright? Leave a name on the comments. Let me know what to call this thing. It's a hybrid of some sort. But it's not a banana, right? It's not a banana. Alright. Cool. Man, the base is looking awesome so far. Man, this feels awesome. This place is starting to feel more and more like home. So now that we have silver, I pop all of that into my refinery. It should be processed right now. One of the big deals about silver is that it can make us a medical bay, and I'm thinking I want one right here. I think right here should be a good spot for one, so let's go ahead and do that. Medical bay. Now, ever since the beginning of the series, we have had the no suit situation, and I've been building scaffoldings and things of that nature in order to be able to climb up on things, do whatever I gotta do. And it's been great. It's been really awesome to be able to play that way. Now, the thing about not having a suit and not having a jetpack is that it increases those challenges. Now, I've always said that I wanted to be kind of rewarded when I finally did get silver, which is what we're doing here. But what I want to show off really quickly is that if we do set up the regular suit, right, like that, so now in theory I don't have any hydrogen, but I would be able to fly right now. Do I have any hydrogen at all in the base? No, I don't think I have, because my tanks are empty. So I still kind of don't want to use the jetpack as much. I will here and there now that we do have it. But the main reason was so that when I do fall into water, if you have hydrogen, you can actually swim and be able to not lose your ships if you fall off of a ship or something like that. That is mainly what I want to use it for. I'm still going to be building scaffoldings and such. I do need to go get some ice. I don't even have hydrogen here. And the other thing is, we need more respawn points. So now we have one on the base, which makes life a little easier. You know, if something happens to the Iron Gator, then now we have this spot here that we can live in. This is going to be awesome. I'm very, very excited. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and the support. Thank you for all the comments you guys left me. This pontoon here would not be functioning well if it wasn't for your comments. So please do leave comments. I read them all, and I'm always listening to you guys. And just so you know, there's a lot more decorating to do here in the base, right? I want to create more of a cozy area and things like that. So I was thinking about doing a live stream. So if you guys are interested, I'm thinking about doing it probably this coming Sunday, assuming this video gets posted today here soon. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you guys share my videos, I will love you forever. Thank you so much for joining me in the adventures of Siberia. Woohoo!